We are back with Officer Fetzer with the Greensboro Police Department. And of course, lots of families going to be heading out for trick or treat this Halloween. For those of us who are going to be driving in our cars Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever the kids are trick or treating, the advice that you have for us.
Just take it slow. I mean, you've got small kids that are in neighborhoods and they're excited. They're running from house to house. They're probably going to be running out into the street. Just be cognizant of the fact that if you're in a neighborhood, then kids are going to be out trick or treating, especially on roads that aren't really well lit. Makes it harder to see pedestrians when they're crossing the street. Just take your time and drive slow.
All right, anything that you want to tell those who are going out for the trick or treating?
Sorry?
What you want to tell those who are going out for the trick or treating?
Okay, so yeah, if you're a parent and you have small children and you're taking them out trick or treating, just make sure you keep an eye on them. Make sure that you know where they are at all times. That's not just a traffic related safety thing. That's just a general safety thing. But if your kids are out and they're particularly if they're younger and they're going to be crossing the street or everything, just make sure that you're with them and know that they have to be careful crossing the street. Look both ways and make sure there's no cars coming.
All right, so this is kind of difficult during Halloween because people are all dressed up and sometimes they're dressed up spooky. But what do you do if you encounter someone who you're like, okay, this isn't right?
If like somebody that's suspicious.
Yes.
Well, I would definitely, if you think somebody's suspicious and somebody is up to no good, I would definitely call police. We'd be more than happy to come out and check things like that out because you just never know with this day and time. I mean, there's just so many people out there that unfortunately would want to do harm or would want to do wrong. And if you see something that doesn't look right, then call us and we'll definitely come and take a look.
And then when you call police, you need to have like some specific information kind of really help you guys out with what they're calling about.
The more information and the more detail possible is very helpful to us. And I know a lot of people that call police, they get aggravated with our communicators because our communicators are trying to get all the details and all the information that they can for the responding officers, so we'll know what we're coming into. So yes, try to get clothing description, demographic description, cross streets, the exact area, the last direction of travel, anything along those lines that would give us the most detail possible.
Okay. All right. So this person's asking, how do you stop at a four-way stop? Yes, you're welcome to ask rules of the road questions.
So a four-way stop is a common question that we get, and this ties into, well, let me just explain the four-way stop. So by the letter of the law, the four-way stop is the driver to the right always has the right of way. And I know I've seen this many times myself. If you approach a four-way stop, a lot of times the courtesy route prevails, where the person who arrives at the intersection first, other drivers allow that person that arrived first or before them to go. But by the letter, which is fine as long as everybody's on the same page and everybody understands that that's what's going to happen. But by the letter of the law, it's always the driver to the right that has the right of way. And the same thing goes for an intersection where the lights are out or malfunctioning. Then it's supposed to be treated like a four-way stop.
Okay. This person is asking if there's a better time for children to trick or treat, or what is the time for stop trick or treating. The city does not put out any kind of thing of when trick or treating is or is not.
No, there's nothing like that. I mean, it's just use your best judgment on that. I mean, it's some parents allow their kids to stay up later and out later. I would just encourage parents that, again, especially with kids that are younger in age, just to make sure that they're with them and at least know where they are so they can keep them out of harm's way.
All right, so this next person's saying, if there's a bike lane and signs that say no parking, yet residents still park on the street in the bike lane, is this allowed? I'm guessing the answer is no, and you'd like them to tell you that.
The answer is no. You're not allowed to drive or park in a bike lane.
And so if you have an issue with that, you do need to call whatever city you're in, whatever police department, so that they're able to kind of look at that.
That's correct. They can, if it's an ongoing issue and it's like a resident that parks in the bike lane every single day, then the complainant can call code enforcement, and code enforcement will come out. But yeah, if it's a situation where there's a vehicle parked in the bike lane or vehicles parked in the bike lane, then they can call our non-emergency number and the police officer will respond.
Gotcha, and that's key, calling the non-emergency number. Officer Fetzer, thank you so much. We appreciate your time and your expertise. And if you missed any of this, you can go to the 2 Wants to Know section. We'll be posting the interview shortly.